Hi, I'm John Roberts, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Me Anything chat. I want to thank Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to talk about my new song, Danger. So let's get into the questions, shall we? It's Bailey from Cincinnati, Ohio. If you were in a taxi with my grandma and she asked you to tell her what you do for a living, how would you explain? I would tell your grandmother that I'm very good with my mouth and I'm good at doing voices and imitating my mom for a living, basically. And I also love to sing and make music. Sophie from New Hope. Where and what were you doing in 1999? Well, Sophie, in 1999, I moved to Los Angeles and I got a great job as a valet supervisor at a hotel where I parked a lot of cars and didn't make much money. And I also auditioned for a lot of really bad commercials. So that was really fun. Sarah from Hamilton, Ontario. When you hear John doing his voiceover work, do you hear Bob's voice first or Starling Archer's voice, the world's greatest spy? Definitely I hear my Bobby, because it's, who's Archer? I don't know who Archer is. I'm Linda, married to Bobby and Linda. Emma from Chicago. Will you ever go on tour? I'm gonna go on tour, definitely. And right now I'm rehearsing with a drummer and backup singers and guitarists and trying to put together a really fun live show to make it worth everyone coming out to see me. But I'm definitely gonna put on a live show. Caitlin from Louisville, Kentucky. What was your first voice? What was the first voice you ever did that wasn't your regular voice? Well, this is funny, but it's probably impersonating my mom, which is what I still do. But because my mom's from Brooklyn, so she has like a voice, and it's fun to imitate her. And but I also used to do a Brooke Shields Calvin Klein commercial where I had this long wig. It always starts with a wig, by the way. I found my mom's wigs like when I was a kid, and we had a video recorder, and I would put on the wigs and start to do the voices. But the Brooke Shields commercial, that was like a Calvin Klein, and I would say, nothing comes between me and my Calvins, and then I would go and make like a fart sound, because it was like a fart that came between me and my Calvins. I was like in second grade. Shannon from Toronto, Ontario. If you were on Family Feud with Steve Harvey, who are your 4 teammates? I'd probably get just all hosts from other game shows. So like, Jeopardy, Price is Right, heavy hitters like that, or anyone that was on an old game show, or just friends, my mom, or maybe Margaret Cho or Eugene Merman from Bob's Burgers, or just my Bob's Burgers castmates. We would have fun. We should do it. Lauren from Jacksonville, Florida. How did Danger come together? And have you ever been in danger? Well, Danger was a track that Junior Sanchez gave me, and I went up into my recording studio and I had it kind of poured out of me, and it all clicked really fast. So when we went into the studio, we had a lot of it done, and it was really great. And then I realized I had COVID that day that I recorded Danger. The first time, I didn't get anyone sick, but I did have COVID when I recorded Danger. So I was in danger when I recorded Danger, kind of. because I have my vaccine. Jolene from Daytona Beach, Florida. My question is, what do you wish you could have done for the following cartoons? Looney Tunes. Maybe like Tweety Bird, or is it Bugs Bunny, Coyote, the Coyote? I would do all those if I could do them. The Simpsons, I would do Bart Simpson, maybe, or Family Guy, the dog, the gay dog, and no, I said that. South Park, any of the South Park characters. What a fun show. And Archer, I would do Archer. He doesn't sound like that. Jenny from Detroit. If you were cremated, and your ashes were turned into a vinyl record, what song would it play? It would play, so I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. No, maybe not. Or maybe it would play hip hop, hippie to the hippie, hip hip, a hop, you don't stop. Or probably maybe just play one of my songs. Yeah. Like, feels like it could be. What is your most beloved memory of your childhood? Well, I always loved coming into New York City and seeing the Empire State Building. I was obsessed with the Empire State Building, and would just love to see it from any angle, from like the back of the car, you know, when you're like driving around the city and you're in the back of the car just like looking up. And I had a big white German Shepherd when I was a kid, and I would fall asleep by the fireplace and he would come and cuddle me by the fireplace. That's my favorite memory. Penny from Green Bay. How much of your day is set aside for serious business meetings? Well, I'm not a very serious person, so none of them, but when I do get involved in serious things like philanthropy, I do set aside a serious tone. And I love to help out others. And so that's probably when I get serious, when I'm actually doing things that are seriously helping people. But most of my time is filled with laughter and hijinks and dog kisses. Carrie from Memphis. What warning label would you come with? I'm very sensitive to smells, and I don't like to talk in the morning. Thanks again for watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. My new song is called Danger. And thanks to Romeo, Most Requested Live, for having me. Thank you so much.